In this pencast, we're going to be learning how to simplify fractional exponents. So there's a few properties we need to know to be able to do this problem. So we're going to write those out really quickly. So the first one is that a to the m over n can be rewritten as the nth root of a to the m. Alright, the next one is that a to the m to the nth power is the same as a to the m times n. And the last one is that a to the negative m is the same as 1 over a to the m. Alright, so now let's rewrite our problem. So we have 4a squared b cubed to the 1/2, and then we have a to the 6th b to the negative 3/2 to the 1/3. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is distribute the 1/2 and the 1/3. So that gives us 4 to the 1/2, a squared to the 1/2, b cubed to the 1/2, a to the 6th to the 1/3, b to the negative 3/2 to the 1/3. Alright, so now we can use that second property of exponents to simplify this even further. So 4 to the 1/2, then we have a by itself now because 2 times 1/2 is 1, or a to the 1, it's the same thing. So then we have b cubed to the 1/2, so 3 times 1/2, we're going to end up with b to the 3/2. A to the 6th to the 1/3 is the same as a squared, and then b to the negative 3/2 to the 1/3 is the same as b to the negative 1/2. Okay, so now let's see, we want to use the first property of exponents to keep simplifying. So 4 to the 1/2 is the same as the square root of 4. So then we can go ahead and combine a to the first and a squared to give us a cubed. So b to the 3/2 is going to be the same as the square root of b cubed. And then this b to the negative 1/2, we're going to use the last property of exponents, and we're going to turn that into 1 over b to the 1/2. Alright, so let's continue simplifying. So we know that the square root of 4 is the same thing as 2. We have a cubed again, and then we have the square root of b to the 3rd again. So now we can go ahead and call this last term 1 over the square root of b. Alright, so we really don't want to have square roots in our denominator. So when we're trying to get rid of that square root, we can actually do it by expanding the square root of b to the 3rd to say the square root of b squared times b. And if we simplify that, we know that the square root of b squared is actually just b. So we end up with pulling that out and have b times the square root of b. Alright, so if we simplify even further using that, we can have 2a cubed, b the square root of b, and then we multiply that by 1 over the square root of b. So the square root of b's cancel out at that point, and we're left with just 2a cubed b as our answer. And that is how you simplify fractional exponents.